I'm here with national team goalkeeper Kaddoura and national team midfielder Nazmi Albadawi. They're here to talk to us a little bit about their experience in camp, how it's been so far, and how they came to the national team. So Ahmed, we'll start with you. You play for Landskrona in Sweden. Am I pronouncing that?
Yeah,
all right?
almost right.
Almost?
Landskrona boys.
Landskrona boys.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell me, how did you get to the team? Because Nazmi, you were a little bit on the radar, but you were kind of came out of nowhere a little bit.
It's true. I talk a little bit with Mahmoud Eid, and he told me stuff about the Palestinian national team, and what he said to me was it was a good he told me good things about the national team, and I was interested, and I talked to some persons in Palestine national team who I came in contact with, and everything went fast, and they called me to Palestine in the training camp against Pakistan and China, so that's the way.
Okay. Nazmi, your experience or your path to the national team is a little different. Care to fill us in about the process? Because I think your first contact actually came through Omar Jaroun, right?
Yeah, first contact came through Omar a while ago. This was 3-4 years ago, I think, either right before or right after the last Asian Cup. But at the time, I just didn't feel ready. I didn't know much about the team at all. So I said no at the time, but the opportunity came up again, and I'm very thankful that it came back up because it's been a great time. And my friend Bassett, who actually runs Football Palestine, shout out to Bassett, reached out to me about playing for the national team, and once he reached out to me, I didn't want to miss the opportunity again, and so I'm very happy to be here.
Could you fill us in, because there was an article a couple years ago by U.S. Soccer, actually, so the website for the U.S. Federation, that said you're the best American talent in the lower leagues. Did you ever think you'd get a chance playing in NASL, USL to get a crack at maybe the January camp with the U.S.?
Yeah, it was something that I was. Well, I mean, you never know what can happen in soccer, right? So I always thought, honestly, if I made it to MLS and did well in MLS, then it could happen with the U.S., And now I've achieved my goal of going to MLS with a club. I had opportunities in the past, but now it's with a club that I trust, and I know the club trusts me as well. So I hope to do well with them. And then once you do well in MLS, you're not too far away from the national team of the United States. But honestly, when this opportunity came up with Palestine, and I was thinking about it, it's a special feeling for me to represent Palestine. I know I'm born in the United States, but I grew up in a Palestinian family, around a lot of other Palestinian families, and it means a lot to me and my family to represent my country and to be able to see Palestine for the first time and everything, and I'm very happy with my decision.
Going back to you, so Nazmi was maybe kind of close to playing with the U.S., sort of thought about it. What about you in Sweden? We know that there's more than one Swedish player that's actually represented Sweden. There's one of them that was supposed to be here, Sam Ayish, and we saw he played in his first cap, got his first cap for Sweden, so we'll tell him mabruk and good luck. Was that ever on your radar? Did you ever think I could play for Sweden maybe?
No, not really. I got contact with him one time, 2014, to play for under 21, but it didn't went so far. But nothing more than that.
So you're playing with FC Cincinnati. It's a new club, but it's got a huge following in the U.S. 30,000 fans every week. I saw the designs for the new stadium. It looks like it's going to be great. How excited are you to be playing MLS next season with really some of the biggest names in world football, not just North American football?
I can't wait, man. First of all, our fans are unbelievable in Cincinnati. Every single game, 30,000 people, like you said, at least, jumping up and down, yelling our names, and they're all very supportive, thankfully. And I love living in the city. My wife loves the city as well, so we're very happy to be there. They're building a new training facility, a new stadium, and everything's going to be up there with some of the best in the entire world. It's a very exciting time to be at the club. It's a very exciting time to be in MLS because, as you said, some really big names are coming over now, and the league is getting better every single year. It's growing every single year, and it's going to be a challenge for myself and for the team, but one that we're looking forward to.
So both you guys are roommates at national team camp. and you've been rooming for it's coming up on a month now. It's been a
Well, no, we just started rooming
yeah.
together since UAE, so
okay,
10
but
days, maybe.
it's still been long enough. you know?
yeah, long day.
So I'm guessing you now know things about each other that you didn't know before. So which one is the messier roommate of the two?
Probably me.
Yeah, I think Nazmi.
Probably. Well, only because I had to fly back for my wedding, and my suitcase is packed to the limit, like over anything. So I don't want to unpack anything from my suitcase because it's going to be a nightmare packing it back in. So all the Palestinian clothes I get for training and stuff will be stacking on top of the suitcase. But to be fair, your side isn't that clean either.
No, Nazmi is like, his side is a total mess, man.
Okay.
And I'm normally I'm a very clean person. Like I don't like when it's messy, but we're staying for 2-3 days everywhere we go. So I'm like, all right, that's true.
Okay. Is there any other trouble in paradise?
He snores.
Not so much. Huh?
Yeah, not a lot.
Okay.
I'm a heavy sleeper, so I don't really care.
So I mean, both of you born abroad, Sweden and the United States, respectively. Let us know a little bit about yourself. So, Palestinian households, favorite foods?
I love mochia.
Okay. Amir?
Waraq Dawali.
Okay.
It's the best.
Okay. Both very solid choices.
It's the best.
Least favorite foods?
It used to be malfouf, but it's growing on me now.
Yes.
But when I was a kid, I used to hate malfouf.
Okay.
They say man, my food is not good.
Favorite footballer growing up?
Zidane.
Ronaldo, the real one.
Favorite footballer right now? You guys have a favorite footballer as pro players?
I don't really have one. No, I still watch Zidane videos.
Mine is Nazmi Albadawi.
So, both you guys, you're still young. Don't really have to think about the future too much, but if you weren't footballers, what would you have done with your lives?
I would be a lawyer, I think.
I think I'd still like to work in football, maybe as a coach or somewhere in the front office. But I think I'd still like to be around the game.
Okay. Yeah, so guys, thanks for your time. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
We're filming this before the Jordan game. It's 4 days away. So good luck in that game, and probably when people have seen it, it'll be after the game. So hopefully we'll have at least one more game to go at this Asian Cup. But thanks for taking the time,
Thank you.
and hopefully we can do it again.
Hope so.